Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to a little bit more of a different video. In this video we'll talk about the upcoming year 2023. I thought it would be nice to start the year in this way. What we'll talk about is 4 different events, 4 of the biggest events happening in 2023, which I think will definitely make the markets move, to say the least. They will have quite a lot of impact, and there are some other pieces of value in this video as well, I think. At least. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, welcome back. So as I said, we'll be going over 4 different events. For some of those events, I'll bring up a news article, and for some others, I'll have a different site like this. And the first big event we'll talk about is the Litecoin halving. All right, which is happening right now. The ETA is the 3rd of August, so it's probably going to be August, or maybe it's going to be the beginning of July. But let's take August as it. So this is actually, I think, a major event. And you might say, well, Litecoin is a small token. Why is this so major? Well, first of all, no. Litecoin has actually been performing very well. It's now in the top 12, as you can see. Volume is amazing, but also if you take a look at the year to date. So since the beginning of this is 2023, excuse me. But we have obviously dropped down. But if you then, for example, take a look at the last 3 months, we have been very bullish. Litecoin is strong, and the value of Litecoin, I think, has also increased a lot with everything that happens around FTX, for example. There we saw that if big institutions within crypto fall, they hold a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they need to sell that. Well, which crypto do they not own but still has a proven model? It's Litecoin. And therefore, I think the halving is great. So basically what the halving is and why it is bullish is that the rewards for producing a block in the Litecoin blockchain gets halved. So that makes it a little bit more deflationary or a little bit less inflationary. So therefore, it's just technically bullish for Litecoin. But it's also bullish for the entire crypto market. And I'll tell you why. Here you can, I'll try, if I don't forget, I'll try to post all the links that I use here. For example, litecoinblockhalf.com. It's a very good site because what you can see is that every time after a halving, here you can see here the halving was in October. And then in May, we got a huge bull run. We got our first Bitcoin or crypto bull run, all right? So that's approximately, 9 months after the Litecoin halving. The second halving was right here in, again, well, this is probably more like September of 2019. So 9 months after that, it's June of 2020, or the June of 2020, and not much longer, the new bull market started. So it also is some sort of a, very early, let's be honest, but some sort of an early indication of more bullish times coming. So therefore, I think this is a major event. Second major event is Mt. Gox. Most of you know this, but if you don't know, Mt. Gox was a cryptocurrency exchange. And I'll try to go through the video a little bit quicker because I feel like it's getting too long otherwise. It's a cryptocurrency exchange, was hacked back in 2014. Bitcoin was hacked. A part of the Bitcoin was actually retrieved, and they are now ready to repay those Bitcoins to the victims. All right. So why is that valuable, or why is that important? Well, that means that people that bought back in 2014 for whatever price will get back their Bitcoin. And what people are afraid of is that they will sell that Bitcoin and therefore cause a crash. And therefore it's major because, the market will also anticipate that. Now, I have to be honest, I don't think it's going to cause a crash. First of all, people who bought back in 2014, what's the likelihood that they'll sell right now in 2023? All right, that's a bad argument, but it's an argument. And then apart from that, it's also a very sophisticated repayment process. It's not like all of those Bitcoins will stream into the market. All different customers have different repayment options, and they can pick a lot of things, like, for example, getting back their Bitcoin, getting back money, and in all different ways and at different times. All right, so therefore, I think 140,000, if they would all sell, which I do not assume, then even I would think the market could take that relatively well. And otherwise, I don't think it would cause Bitcoin to crash down to zero. But as I said, the market will still anticipate some sort of a move ahead of it. Like the market might actually, people might actually start selling when news comes out about this, when no Bitcoin has been released from Mt. Gox yet. All right, so therefore it's a very important event. Third important event is sharding for Ethereum, which is going to be an upgrade to the Ethereum blockchain, which is right now, as you can see, they say that it's shipping in 2023. I assume that it will ship in 2023, but this could also still be postponed. All right, let's be honest. The merge was also postponed quite a bit, but still this is a major event and this will probably cause big moves in 2023. So quickly, what is sharding and why is it important? Well, as I said, it's a multi-phase upgrade to improve Ethereum's scalability and capacity. And we like those words, definitely in combination with improve. So it provides secure distribution of data storage requirements, enabling rollups to be even cheaper and making nodes easier to operate. That has multiple implications. We'll talk about that. And they enable layer 2 solutions to offer low transaction fees while leveraging the security of Ethereum. So transaction fees are probably going to be lower, at least for layer 2 solutions, but there are a lot of layer 2 solutions right now and a lot is being developed. And this has become more of a focus since the merge, obviously. But this has different features which I think are amazing. So first of all, it also makes the network easier to run. Everybody can run a node. So it's a good way to scale. And apart from that, I mean, these are basically the same, I think. That they have kind of the same implication, is that everybody can run a node and there's more network participation in general. With sharding, more people are able to actually participate in the Ethereum network with, for example, operating a node, becoming validators. So what that means is that there's more decentralization, because right now it's fairly hard to become a validator. You have to stake quite a lot of Ethereum, but with sharding, this will become easier. And for example, I'm not sure right now you need quite a lot of Ethereum to become a staker, but when they bring that down, for example, that means that more people can easily shard with less of a supercomputer, because if you need to have the whole blockchain running, you need quite a good computer. And with sharding, because the data availability is improved, you don't need that. Causes better decentralization, which I would see as bullish. And as we said earlier as well, it improves the scalability and capacity. So this is amazing. Definitely going to be a big event in 2023. If it is in 2023, if it isn't in 2023, we will definitely see the effects already somewhere in 2023. And then lastly, to end with the most with the favorite topic, is FTX and Alameda Research. But for purposes of this video, we'll just say FTX and SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried. So this, I would say it's not a huge event, but it will make the market move in two ways. First of all, what Sam Bankman-Fried will do, all right? Like for example, today, I'm not sure when I will post this video, but for today he pleaded non-guilty. And that made the FTX token go up with like 15 or 20%. So we'll see moves like that. But the most important part, I think, is the bankruptcy proceedings. Like we know, FTX Ventures and Alameda Research have invested in a lot of cryptos, and they hold a lot of tokens of different crypto projects. Now, how the bankruptcy will continue, like for example, if they are going to sell all those tokens, are going to hold all those tokens for like a number of years until the bankruptcy proceedings are done, that's going to heavily influence the market. Like if they, for example, say like, all right, all the companies that Alameda Research, for example, has invested in, we need to sell those tokens. That will cause huge crashes throughout the crypto markets, all right? Whereas if they say like, all right, well, this bankruptcy, it's hard, it's going to take 3 more years, that's great, because then those tokens will be locked up until hopefully the next bull market. All right, so this is really going to make the market move, especially with how the bankruptcy will proceed. So it's hard to predict right now how that's going to proceed, but I will definitely make an update on that when I can. So for now, those are 4 of the biggest events of 2023. Events I think you should follow, events I will follow, and I will keep you up to date about. But for now, I thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.